Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I have a collection video for you guys. I know I don't normally speak in my videos, but today I decided to, so I can show you guys my stuff. Anyway, let's get into this video. If you're wondering what these videos are, these are Paramount and Warner Brothers. Why Warner Brothers and Paramount, you may ask? It's because some of these contain both studios. So just bear with me. And let's get started with the collection. First up, we have one of my dad's favorite movies of all time, It's a Wonderful Life, from 1946. And yes, I'm going to say the release date of these movies, because I can. And here is the DVD for the colorized version, which I've never seen. And here's the black and white version, which I have seen. I don't plan on watching the colorized version because you don't get that classic feel in the colorized version. Next up, we have two movies in one, Airplane and Airplane 2 from 1980 and 1982. Why did Airplane get a sequel? I don't know why, but from what I heard, actually I've seen both movies, and I've seen that the second Airplane is weirder than the first one. I don't know how, but whatever. Got another one of my personal favorites. It is 1986's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There's Matthew Broderick with sunglasses on the picture. This is a fourth wall breaking movie, and it's a absolute classic. If you've never seen it, go ahead and watch it. Here's another fourth wall breaking classic, but not as good as Ferris Bueller in my opinion. Wayne's World with Mike Myers, not Michael Myers, not to get confused with that guy. This is from 1992. Even says the release date. Come on, focus. It says it here. And the runtime and the rating as well. Next up, we have Bumblebee. Now, this is the prequel to the 5 Michael Bay Transformers movies. These movies I heard were pretty crappy. Bumblebee is the only movie that is worth seeing, from what I've heard. I've never seen these 5 movies before, or Bumblebee. Here's Transformers from not 1997, 2007. Here's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen from 2009. Transformers Dark of the Moon from 2011. Transformers Age of Extinction from 2014 or 2014. And weirdly enough, this is a bad movie, but it was the highest grossing film of 2014. A little weird. Here is Transformers The Last Night from 2017. And here is Bumblebee from 2018. This is the only movie of the Transformers franchise that is worth watching, at least according to some people. I've never seen it myself. Here's Forrest Gump from 1994, and it won Best Picture in 1995. I know, a little confusing. They have the Oscars the year after the movies are released. That's just how the Oscars work. I don't have time to explain that. And here is a Paramount and Warner Brothers feature. It's Hugo and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. One surprising thing I found out about Hugo, released in 2011, is that it was directed by Martin Scorsese. You know, the same guy who did Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, those movies. Those are profane movies. Oh, you can see me. Hi. And this is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a childhood classic from 1971. And I believe that you can see through the disc. Yeah, it's not very clear on camera. And here's another classic from 1939, The Wizard of Oz. One of the first movies to be in color. The DVD itself from this doesn't have a Warner Brothers credit to it, but the Blu-rays I've seen did have Warner Brothers on it, so I'm gonna count this anyway. This is the Ace Ventura movies, Pet Detective from 1994, and When Nature Calls from 1995. Not sure about both of these movies. I think that When Nature Calls is better than the Pet Detective. I don't know why. I think I like movies that take place in a jungle. Here's one that takes place mostly in the dark. Gremlins, Corey Feldman from 1984. And this is by Joe Dante. Here is a Christmas classic, A Christmas Story from 1983. And weirdly, it has a gray disc instead of a see-through one or one with normal artwork. And it comes with this nice slip cover. I don't usually like slip covers that much because they're overrated. But these particular ones, they're worth keeping on. This is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation from 1989. Here it is. Chevy Chase. And that's going to be it for the DVDs. Now we're on to the Blu-rays. First up, we have Titanic, the highest grossing film of 1997 and the Best Picture winner for 1998. And this used to be the highest grossing film of all time before Avatar came out, which is by the same director of this movie. And that used to be the highest grossing film of all time before Avengers Endgame came out. Here's a Tom Cruise movie, Top Gun, which I don't think is the best Tom Cruise movie ever, but it was kind of good. I quite liked it. This is from 1986. Here is way better Tom Cruise movies. Mission Impossible. I was basically obsessed with these movies when I first watched them, except for the second one and third one. Those are the ones that aren't worth seeing. Here is Mission Impossible 1 from 1996. Mission Impossible 2 from 2000. Mission Impossible 3 from 2006. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which is where the series really started getting good, which is from 2011. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation from 2015. And here's my favorite of the bunch, Mission Impossible Fallout from 2018. I know I normally like older movies like this one more than recent movies, but in the case of Mission Impossible, I'll give these exceptions. Here's the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures. And there's supposed to be a bonus disc here, but this part broke, so I'm only able to fit 4 or 3 discs in there. I decided to fit all 4 of the movies because I don't really care for bonus features. I'm just here for the movies. Here's Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a fantastic movie. Highly recommend you go watch it. This was released in 1981. If I could zoom in. There it is, 1981. Here is Temple of Doom, which is actually a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. A lot of people forget about that a lot. From 1984. Here is Last Crusade from 1989. And Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which I quite liked. It has a positive score on Rotten Tomatoes, but audiences didn't really like this movie. I did quite like it, even if some things didn't always work, like that fridge scene and Shia LaBeouf's swinging on the vines. Next up, we have a Christopher Nolan film. Christopher Nolan is my favorite director of all time. Interstellar from 2014. Here is another Christopher Nolan film, Dunkirk from 2017, which I didn't like as much as most of Christopher Nolan's films, but it's still a great film nonetheless because it's Christopher Nolan. I did an unboxing of this Blu-ray, and I swapped the Blu-ray case because I wasn't satisfied with that particular one. I'll show you what it was in just a minute. Here's Inception, which is one of his most popular movies. It's from 2010. I really hope that Tenet comes to theaters soon. Okay, next up we have The Dark Knight. I have seen Batman Begins, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. But I do have The Dark Knight, released in 2008, I mean. And Dark Knight Rises from 2012. This is the case that I swapped discs with. Here is the Dark Knight. Nice artwork on there. Nice artwork on there. Nice artwork on there. Why did this have a disc of a digital copy? I don't know. I don't really care, because it doesn't really do anything. Here's Dark Knight Rises from 2012. And there's some sticky stuff on this one, which is why I didn't like the case. I had to take the sticker off because it was on the case. I don't like stickers on cases. And this is a stacked disc situation. Here is the actual Batman. Here's the Tim Burton Batman collection. I'm gonna rearrange all these. I'm not keeping them organized. I know I am not. Here's the OG Batman collection from Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher. Let me get this on. Sorry. So, here are the 4 movies. The animated Lord of the Rings, Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, Nostalgia Critic uploaded the video, and I got a notification for it. Here is the, oh look, it's a lot more clear that you can see through the disc on the Blu-ray disc than the DVD, because DVDs are lower quality. Here is Batman, released in 1989. Put this off to the side. Here is Batman Returns from 1992. Put this back and then put this back. Batman Forever from 1995. And Batman and Robin from 1997, which is one of the worst movies ever made. Do not watch this movie if you don't like bat nipples or bat butt cheeks or just unnecessariness. Next up, we have 3 DC movies. Man of Steel from 2013 with Henry Cavill, who was in Mission Impossible Fallout. Next up, we have Wonder Woman, which I heard was really great. I haven't seen it yet, neither Man of Steel, but look forward to watching this at some point when I have the time. This is from 2017. Next up, we have Shazam, which I have seen and was pretty funny. And I got this cool slipcover. Like I said, I don't normally care for slipcovers because they are basically the least of my problems with Blu-rays. Here are the 2 discs. This is from 2019, last year. This year was a pretty awful year because of the whole, demonetized word saying. I'm having trouble with this. There we go. I was having trouble getting the slipcover on the Blu-ray. That's why I don't really like slipcovers that much. Here is The Matrix, another fantastic movie. It was groundbreaking for its time. And this is from 1999. It's by the Wachowskis and it has Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. I did hear about a 4th Matrix movie coming out. They were in the process of making that movie, but it was originally going to be in 2021, but due to the demonetized word, it had to be shut down, and they moved the release date to 2022, April Fool's Day. Actually, I don't know why it had to be April Fool's Day. But whatever. Here's 2001: A Space Odyssey from 1968. It is a Stanley Kubrick movie. Here are the Lord of the Rings movies. These films are absolutely fantastic. You need to watch these films. I have not watched the extended versions. I heard they were the ones that are worth seeing than the theatrical ones. These on their own are really great. And this disc originally didn't have artwork. I actually swapped discs with a individual version of The Fellowship of the Ring. This was from 2001, 2002, and 2003. If you haven't seen these films before, then you should check them out, even if you're not into very long films. Here is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them from 2016, the prequel to the Harry Potter movies, which I'll show you in just a bit. Here are the 2 discs. Here's Crimes of Grindelwald, which is pretty crappy, from 2018. It was just boring. It's not really worth seeing, but if you just want to complete your Harry Potter movies, go ahead. Here, speaking of Harry Potter, here are the 8 films from Sorcerer's Stone to Deathly Hallows Part 2. Here's Sorcerer's Stone from 2001, Chamber of Secrets from 2002, Prisoner of Azkaban from 2004, Goblet of Fire. Goblet of Fire might have to be my favorite of the franchise. A lot of people don't say it's their favorite, but I think it's my favorite. Goblet of Fire from 2005. Order of the Phoenix, which is my least favorite, 2007. But it's not my least favorite movie of all time. There are way worse movies out there. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince from 2009, and this is where this is the first disc of the 8 discs that didn't include bonus features. Deathly Hallows Part 2 and 1 did not include bonus features as well. because in these individual releases, they had a separate disc for the special features. And I don't like it when they put special features in a separate disc. Like, why can't you just put all everything in one disc? Anyway, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 were released in 2010 and 11. And that is going to be it for my collection of Blu-rays and DVDs from Paramount and Warner Brothers. I'm hoping to make some more. I hope to get some more of these in the future. And if I do, I'll make an updated video. So I hope you really liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.